I enjoy graphics, and I found this one the other day, and I think it's a great answer to where is your church located? It's everywhere we are. Well, good morning. Welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Fellowship of Santa Cruz County and our Sunday morning worship service. I'm Russ Menk, the senior minister serving this wonderful congregation, and I don't need to tell you that it has been one hell of a week. For those of you who are zooming in from afar, let me in on what's happening here in the Santa Cruz area. Our quiet, predictable, calm, and quirky Santa Cruz County has been through the ringer in the last 8 days. Santa Cruz broke an all-time and historical high temperature record by reaching 107 degrees. And then I washed my car for the first time in 4 months. And then rolling blackouts took power away from us from anywhere from 1 to 8 hours in some areas. And then a lightning and thunderstorm like we seldom see in this area rolled through. And then the fires started from the lightning and have showered us for days with ash, including my clean car. And then the air quality has been bouncing between very unhealthy to unhealthy with occasional rises to moderately healthy. And then 77,000 people have been evacuated from the fire zones of Santa Cruz and San Mateo counties. And the evacuation sites are full or at near capacity. The CZU fire is approaching 71,000 acres with 5% containment. When you put all of the last week's local events on top of the pre-existing conditions we were experiencing of the COVID pandemic, a collapsing economy, overt and rising racism, intractable political divisiveness, well, this can feel like the manifestation of the 10 plagues of Egypt from the Bible in the book of Exodus. But who is Pharaoh? And where is our Moses to set us free? It's been a hell of a week, but there were some good things that happened this week also. The Democratic National Convention rekindled a flame of hope in me. And if you get a chance, watch some of the speeches, especially if you're having a bad day. Did you see the 13-year-old talking during the convention? His speech only lasted for 2 minutes, but I cried during most of it and felt hope again. I'll post a link in the chat for that video. And also, I have been buoyed up by the organized and generous response of this congregation in helping fire evacuees. For our congregants who had to evacuate, you, the Unitarian Universalist Fellowship, found shelter for families, provided food and meals, provided sleeping pads, beds, and bedding, found foster sites for pets, and opened up your hearts and homes. This is what a church is about, how we treat each other during a crisis. It's been a tough week, but there were joys as well as sorrows, bitter as well as sweet. If you were at your wit's end at 6s and 7s before last week, and now you can barely hold it together, you are welcome here. If you were holding back the fear with some success until this last week, you are welcome here. If your brain and your mouth have become disconnected and you can't even compose a sentence to say what you need or feel, you are welcome here. If you can count your blessings of good fortune, of grace, even with everything that's going on, I promise you can help others and you are welcome here. If you need help or can offer help, please contact our office or myself or Cindy O'Leary because we are a community helping each other, and you are welcome here. All of you are welcome here because our most precious resource is each other. We gather together each week to try and figure out how to lead a life of purpose and meaning using our values and principles in this very complex world.